boy, we should have done this a long time ago. These sea lanterns look so much better buried. No, that's not what I'm talking about. What we should have done a long time ago is make this episode. Yeah, I know this is an extremely long wait, and I am sorry. I've just not really been into Minecraft these days. It's just, I don't know. I've been doing some different stuff, and Minecraft is sort of just not been what I'm feeling like doing. I've been doing a bit of Madden with a lot of my screen time, and then I've been doing a tabletop role-playing game about Star Wars, which is pretty lit, Edge of the Empire. So first of all, of course, I am sorry for the delays on this episode, and why did I just skip my intro? Like, I don't know. I'm out of practice, guys. Forgive me. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna, in theory, return to a regular upload schedule. More likely, we'll go to weekly. Possibly, who could have done this? I would hope. I would love to do 2 uploads a week. I think if I focused, I could do that. Yet I can't guarantee that that's going to happen. And just, yeah. It seems like I never pick up the sea lantern, and I don't know why. Like, you'd think it would just go right there, but it doesn't. It goes, like, off to the middle of nowhere. Anyway, I'm just replacing these and burying them using everyone's favorite trick. See, now we lost it. Like, why are you over there? Anyway, we're doing some of these, and in theory, I'll finish in the next 10 years. So we're going to, we're just gonna put all these in, and then we can work on doing some legit terraforming. In theory, we can keep this sort of area that Irish Pancake, or Irish Pancake, Spencer Bear, that's his name. See, I'm forgetting some stuff. It's been a long time. In theory, we can keep this sort of terraforming thing that he's built over here, which I'm pretty sure is just bone meal anyway, but whatever. And then we'll do some of our fancier stuff in other areas. And yeah, okay, so let's quit with this excessively long intro / complete lack of intro, and move on to like actually doing some stuff here. Get some progress updates. Yay, we're done, and the rain has gone away just as we finish. You know, perfect timing. No one likes the rain. Like, in terms of features that I don't think anyone really cares about, I don't think I've ever been glad that there's rain, and wow, that was some bad FPS right there. Yeah, the rain is gone, yet we're still not quite done with our lighting. Like, I'm guessing if we go right here, I don't know. But anyways, sea lanterns don't give as much light off when they're buried like that, just because they're buried and you sort of got the hole blocking the way. So like, yeah, here, we're gonna have to place an extra one. So now I've got to go around and make sure that this is completely lit up. And this will probably take a while. Just staring at that number right there of the lighting. And, you know, sort of circling in. Maybe I'll wait until it's night and see if mobs spawn. Or look at the area where they spawn and then check that out, you know, those kinds of things. But yep, here we go, another 7. Let's put it here. Well, it appears the lighting is decent. I don't know if I doubt it's perfect. But it definitely looks pretty decent. And we can, actually, I'm guessing we can get a pretty good view of, I'd be willing to bet this is below 7. Yup. don't know how we missed something like that, but you know. And you know, we can just sort of head around, and it's actually probably better to do this at night, though it is a little bit dangerous. I mean, I haven't played in a while, so I'm probably worse at combat than usual, if that's even possible. Actually, no, I don't think that's possible. I don't think I can be worse than I already was. So, good news. We don't have to worry extra hard about combat. I think there's a 7 here, but it might be for this. No, that's 8. So I think that's okay. Yeah, I'm just starting to get a little bit worried here that there's gonna be something available. And let's just do that to be safe. Okay. Boy, I'm doing these long clips, like I'm just so out of practice with my YouTubes. Well, drat, it seems like I'm gonna need a few more sea lanterns. What fun. Hopefully I have some at the castle, but I'm not sure. Okay, yeesh, there are like a lot of flowers here. Okay. So, like it's just so dense. And I have like no clue what sort of flowers we're gonna want. So I suppose I'm just gonna start punching them. And we're just gonna get a bunch of these, because, you know, because we need flowers. And we'll sort of experiment when we get there. When, you know, as once we get to spawn, we'll sort of experiment with how we're going to, you know, place them and all. You know, I'll just get as many of these as I can, and then, actually no, a lot of these we can just like bone meal, or the tall ones we can bone meal. So I can just get one of those, and then I'll put them in my shulker box, and we can head back. But I don't know how much to get, so this will be a little bit interesting. So to be honest, I think that little run to the flower forest was probably more a matter of getting enough to figure out which ones I'm gonna want, because it'll be pretty difficult to actually, you know, to actually get enough. As was, you know, but we can sort of pick out now which ones we want as we experiment now. We have them available. But I realized, let's get some of these ones. I love me some blue flowers. These are beautiful. I think we're gonna use these. We might do bone meal them. I'm not sure. I wonder if they could act as blue dye. I don't think so, but it would sure be sweet if they did. So here we are, and we're ready to go with a decent amount of flowers. Although I don't have bone meal, that would have been good to bring. And I also don't have the wood for trees or leaves, but pretty much I've got flowers and that's it. I mean, where are we gonna put these? Like, how much area? Because, like, with the outskirts, a lot of it is already done over there, but, like, let's just sort of experiment with this area and see what we can do. So my plan is to spam these peonies along the back, and then we'll bring in these, then we'll bring in the alliums in this row, and then the final thing will be pink and white tulips, which will go like closest to the front, wherever that may be, for these smaller areas, and maybe, you know, we can change it up in other places that are, you know, bigger, because obviously if it's bigger we can't just do these rows as much, I don't think. Probably not. But yeah, I do like the way these colors go together. I'm not sure if it's just a little bit too like pink and purple, and if that would get boring after like doing a ton of it, but I don't know if I want to get inconsistent with how we do it either. Like, I think that looks pretty nice. Maybe we don't want to do that everywhere. Maybe that could be just around the edge of this hedge area, and then the rest could be different. I'm not sure what else I would do for the interior, but, like, I think that might be a good idea. Like, this is a nice aesthetic, but it might get distracting in the way that the sea lanterns were. Okay, so thankfully we have enough white tulips. Now I just need to get the pink ones and the alliums. And then we'll have a solid little flower decoration going around the edge. Then we can start working on some fun stuff like trees and rocks, and like not just randomly spamming these tiny little blocks that are such a pain to pick up. Though I might want to bring some bone meal to the flower forest, because I'm not sure if I'll be able to, if I've actually like just managed to use up everything. We don't need too many alliums, but we will need quite a few pink tulips. And I know there are some alliums left, but I'm not so sure about the other one. Well, I'm not sure, but it seems like we're good. I'm looking around, checking this out, and it seems like we've got everything going all the way around. I mean, maybe a few more here. But I think this is good. So let's move on, finally. So that's gonna be the last one of these. And now I got a few little tunnel plant holder things. It's not particularly spectacular. Let's take a look at this custom tree. We'll need some leaves on the underside, I feel like. And, just sort of, to better fill out these branches. But if we take a look at this, like, I'm not really feeling it. I think I should do a little bit more, maybe another wider layer of branches, and then we can do another one of like these types of branch layers that's just nice and thin. Okay, so we've got now a layer of big branches in now, so this doesn't just end like super flat. I think we will do then a layer of then small ones again. Not anything too crazy, just to make it believable, I guess. Here, and then we'll maybe add one. Maybe we'll go lower with this one. Kind of have it like go something like that, although I need more leaves. Okay, there's our last leaf in theory. Probably not. Can take a look at this and see, like, it's this one is just scaffolding, and that one is covering up the sea lantern. But I think we should probably, this is what I forgot to do here, because obviously I couldn't really do that while I was working up there. I'll have to see how it looks after these, because I definitely want to have some leaves on the underside of these branches. Sure went. No, not that far down. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think it should be a little bit random. Gives it, a more organic look. There we go. And it looks pretty good. I think I might want to do a taller like stem part here, but aside from that, I think that's okay. So with this tree, I didn't so clearly define a top, middle, and bottom layer. But I think it looks fine, if not better. I definitely like the shorter trunk. That's the word that I was thinking of. And again, we still gotta do our leaves on the underneath part from the bottom, which is always a little bit weird because, like, when I generally, I jump down and do my climactic reveal, and then, yeah. But I think that's gonna be good. Let's take a look. Final shot. Nice tree. And then we got a pigman hanging around. We got another tree. We got another tree over here. Yeah, I'm really a fan of this tree. I think we should probably get a few more trees. And then I'll probably call it an episode. I know I want to do like some rocks and grass and shenanigans. And oh, we got day. How nice. But I think I'll have to save that for later. Okay, there we go. It's a few things added on. I think that's looking a little bit better. And then, again, these trees are big, so I don't want to put them like everywhere. I'm thinking maybe a smaller one here, or I'm possibly considering doing like a different type of tree that would be a little bit smaller. I think maybe another one back like here might be good though, to fill up, because we do need to fill up this area here. It's pretty empty. Final blocks on this tree, which is in theory the last one, but no guarantees. Or the last of this type. Which one did I build? I built that one. Yeah. Okay, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, let's say that works. I did a lower branch here, which I kind of like. But it's almost as if these ones are just a little bit too low. I sort of want to do that maybe, and then maybe just do something like that. I don't know. But yeah, we've got now a bunch of trees. Let's get some flowers around these, and then we can finally work on doing some other shenanigans here, because trees are getting a little boring, let's be honest. So, rock piles. Yeah. Like, I don't know really what to do other than spam random blocks everywhere. So that's probably what I'm going to do here. It's running into sight good. I mean, like, is this looking decent? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe, perhaps. Oh, that andesite is now like completely covered up. Nice. I mean, rocks. Oh yeah, cobblestone walls. Those are a good one. Let's maybe use like one there or something. Okay. I might be able to do this. Probably not, but we'll see. You know, we can try a few more here before I'll just spam them everywhere off camera. And oh my heaven. Huey drowned. I believe he's AFK too. How does that happen? Anyway, we can do our rocks. And some seal entrance would be nice, because I'm guessing this will sort of disrupt the lighting. And we might have some dark spots on the rocks. Yup. I'm gonna go get some sea lanterns. Anyway, guys, as you can see, I'm putting in some bone meal. And in traditional Iscalian method, we're removing all the flowers. Because they are a little distracting. And they don't necessarily work with the color scheme or fit in or yada yada yada. So Yui's been following me around destroying the flowers, and like, this looks pretty good. I think we're starting to get like done. And then I realized that maybe we want to put some coarse dirt here, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if that would actually sort of ruin our aesthetic. Because it, like, the brown is wood, and we don't want to mess with that. One thing I might mess with is these beautiful things. I want to try some blue orchids. Not a ton, but let's just mix them in.